Can you believe there's a 2.8 billion people traveling on year, and 75% of them use social media while they're traveling. But once it is shared to Instagram and Facebook, what happens? Those contents are pushed down on the bottom, and if I need it after certain hour, after certain time, it's impossible to find. Can you believe there's a 2.8 billion people, but you don't have a right service for that? The Instagram's made for photographer and Twitter's made for writer, but we don't have right service to serve 2.8 billion people. So we find a niche and we are building service for them to share their discoveries and experience while they're traveling. And even more, it's easy to find. So what is the cool feature is anywhere you go in the world, you can always see what is happening nearby you. This is Barcelona, and I instantly see things to eat and things to go and things to see because we access the contents through the location. And even more, if you find an interesting video and it shows you how to get there. So anywhere you go in the world, you're not gonna get bored with Scootch. And another cool thing is we have users all over the world. Some from Europe, some from South America, and a lot from Asia, and some from North America. So with Scootch, you can see what is happening around the world. Korea, South Korea. And I shared a lot my experience on Facebook and Instagram. But after a month later, I couldn't find it. So hey, why do I access the data through the location? Then it's easy to search and easy to find, and I know where it is. You go in the world with Scootch, you're not gonna get bored. You can always find things to eat and things to go, things to do, and things to see. Beautiful. And it's on the App Store and Google Play. It's free, so you can always download it and check it out. Who knows what amazing things happen in your neighbor. Content over 250 different cities from 35 different countries. It's beautiful. You can always see what is happening around the world and what is happening in your neighbor. We launched our beta version last October, and it was 400 users. And so far at this point we are 4,000 users now, and the numbers increasing. Well, since we just started, so we don't have small user base, but the numbers increasing, so I'm very excited about to see that.
Why you are in Barcelona?
We have a great presentation in Asia and North America, but we don't know anyone in Europe. So the Barcelona MWC is the biggest IT show in the world. So it's a really good chance to show my service to Europeans and get their feedback. It was named after Scotch, the Scotch whiskey we drink. So that's a drink after every weekend. We gather and drink Scotch, but one day, one guy drank enough and accidentally typed one more O, and it became Scootch. And it sounds cool, so